Hey friends, we're on location. I'm Angela.
Frank from Jersey Cigar Mafia.
Look who I have here. I have the man. We are going to bring it in, right? Boom. Okay, so just a little quick rundown. We're in the patio of Sanj's cigar shop, right? So we're both enjoying Sanj partnered up with Cigars at Sunrise, right? You've got the day shift.
Day shift?
I've got the night shift, okay? So while I light this up, if you just want to kind of tell our friends a little bit about yourself, this is the awesome Italian Frank here. We kind of found ourselves online, messaged, and he said, yeah, let's do it. So I came down from the Hudson Valley, and here we are.
Hey everyone, how you doing? Like I said, I'm Frank from Jersey Cigar Mafia. We're here at Sanj's Smoke Shop. This is our office for Dogs Inc. and the Jersey Cigar Mafia. And what we do is we're a family that is brought together through our love of cigars. And with our love of cigars, we talk about Dogs Inc. and we raise money for our veterans, for dogs and people suffering from PTSD and loss of limb, blindness, and things of that nature.
Yeah. And veterans and also officers, right?
Yeah.
Not all
Yep.
service.
And they're right now.
Firefighters too, or not? Or just
Well, yeah,
it's
they're
mostly
getting
police?
into
Yep.
now the first responders. They started primarily with veterans. Now they're raising dogs now for diabetes. So they're expanding.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Frank's information below. Of course, his QR code is right there. But if you can't zoom in on that, no worries. I'm gonna put his information right here. Do you have a website, or is it all mostly just through social?
Just through social, Jersey
Yeah.
Cigar Mafia.
Yep.
And everything I said that we do, all monies and fundraising goes towards Dogs Inc.
Yeah, we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into that in a moment, because we're here for cigars and music.
That's it.
So we're gonna first talk about what we're smoking, because that's always right on the top there. So I've had this before. I think, were you at that event? Did we say that?
I was not. Yeah, in New York. No, I did not make it.
The launch event of the night shift and the day shift. I think what it is CK, who partnered up with Sanj, he said something to the effect of he worked the night shift, and then I guess the other business partner, right? It was just the
Sure,
play on
makes
words,
sense.
but it was close to their heart, and anything that Sanj blends, right, is close to his heart. I mean, he's to me, he's one of the master blenders.
It's part of him.
Right,
Part of him
yeah.
is in every cigar. That's
Absolutely.
how it is.
Yeah, totally. So, and I also like the colors on this too. It's fun.
You did a
Man.
great job.
They always do. Always hit a home run. So, so mine is a little bit more strength. And you said that you didn't.
I
I
didn't eat dinner, so I'm going with the mild here because my stomach won't take the dark wrapper right now.
Yeah. Which is something to always remind people with cigars. A, you don't inhale them, and B, don't have them on an empty stomach. I mean, really, don't. Everybody knows that. So, if I could ask you, what's your earliest memory of, you smoke cigars because of your family, or maybe like your friends got you into it, or how did
I
your love
started
of it?
smoking cigars during COVID.
All right.
When my youngest son was in college, he was on. He went to He went to Cuba for a month with school, and he stayed with a family that worked in a Cohiba factory.
Wow.
And he brought home a box of Cohibas
So you got
that's
the
what
hookup.
started. That's what
You got
started
the
us
hookup.
right from the start, and then COVID took over from there.
Yeah. So your son smoked before you smoked, then you're saying, or he kind of just.
Well, we kind of
because he
did, but
was
we
into-
just dabbled.
Yeah,
Like we weren't
Yeah.
smokers.
Yeah. So you, anyone in your family though, like when you were a young boy, were you ever like, oh, my neighbor has a pipe, I like the smell, this and that?
My
Like,
father.
It must have been.
My father smoked cigars when we were kids.
Yeah.
That's when we lived in an apartment, and that's back in the 70s when he used to smoke in the house, and he'd be smoking in the room, and he'd be laying in bed watching TV, smoking a cigar.
Yeah, that was the life, right? Because I'm Gen X. I think maybe you're probably, I don't know, a tiny bit older than me, but I know what you're saying. Back in the day, people just say, my plumber, I had vivid memories of my uncle's brother was a plumber, and he would come over, with the butt crack out, and then the old timey, the really cool, that green the whole outfit, the whole plumber's outfit. He had the green pants, the green, collar top, and but he would be, you just see his butt crack hanging out of he's behind our toilet with the cigar in his mouth, and I was probably like what 6, 7, 8, 9, thinking, wow, look at this guy, he's living his life because you can't do that today.
No.
Because sometimes, like when people come to my house, whatever they're doing, working on, doing my plumbing, I'll probably say something like, I know times are different, but I would offer you guys a beer, But sometimes if it's a certain, if it's like a mom and pop, maybe they'll
Late in the day, they're going home.
Yeah, but if it's like a company, right? One of those like conglomerates, especially plumber, this and that. They're like, oh no, we're I get it. They're on the job on the clock. But in the old days, forget it. They would have cracked.
They wouldn't leave.
They would have had. They would have had been on their third. But you and I both understand that. So comment below how old you are. You have to be 21 or above, by the way, to enjoy this. So, but times are different.
Yeah,
you and I, when we were like 10, we saw a lot of people just with a cigar in their mouth.
I'll tell you, when kids, you can remember Sundays, the whole family comes over, Italian household, eating on Sundays, 7 courses the entire day, and there'd be a haze of smoke across the top of the room because everyone would just smoke in the house. It was just natural.
Used to, yeah. Common. Yep. Yeah, so we could, let's turn to that because that's another thing that piqued my interest with you, Frank. Oh, you got the Italian, see, I represent the flag there. Italian American.
Here we are.
Are you 100%? Are you like Sicilian Italian mix?
I'm Italian. My mom's side's Irish.
Okay. Oh,
so,
okay. Yeah, he's got the Mafia, the Cigar Mafia.
That's usually the way it goes, right? Especially from Jersey City, Hudson County here. Italian Irish. So that was the.
Good mix. Good mix. Everybody, listen. We love everybody, but I'm 100% Sicilian American, but I just feel like coming, from Brooklyn to Long Island, it was just cigars were just part of the fabric of what it meant to be like at the Sanj there. Did you just go, by the way? I didn't get a chance.
I didn't get over to the Sanj feast. No.
Yeah. Well, next summer, everyone should really prep it now. Get ready now. Next summer is the 100th. It's going to be the 100th year of the San Gennaro. So that's cool. That's going to be. They're going to go even more. Forget it. Cannolis up the wazoo. So, how you enjoying that?
Fantastic. It's good. It's nice and light. Perfect for during the day. Would go great with a cup of coffee right now.
I know, right? I actually wish we had some. I could use a cup too. But here's the thing. So, Jersey Cigar Mafia. Let's unpack that because then we're going to go from why you're the president.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about that, and then it kind of ties right into. Okay,
sure.
Yeah.
Jersey Cigar Mafia. It all started in Ohio with my buddy Wolfie. He's the president of the Ohio Cigar Mafia. They've been around for around 6 years, and they started the whole thing is that we're not your normal cigar club because we're built around the foundation, which is Dogs Inc.
Okay.
So it's not just cigars.
Dogs Inc. was first, or
yes.
Okay.
Dogs Inc.'s been around for over 40 years.
Oh, okay.
So Wolfie started this out in Ohio, and it's backed by Bobby Newman at JC Newman Cigars, who's on the board for Dogs Inc. And what they do is through our love of cigars, we gather together and we talk about Dogs Inc.
Yeah.
And we raise money for our veterans to get dogs. So my son moved to Tampa 3 years ago. He's a football coach down there.
Oh, cool.
So when
For
I was
high
on my
school or for
college for
Nice.
University of Southern Florida.
Oh, wow. Good
He's
for
the
him.
strength and conditioning coach for the football
Wow,
team.
good for him.
So I was going
Proud
down.
dad.
Yeah, I
Proud
love
dad.
it. So I was going down to see him for the first time, and Wolfie told me 2 things you got to do. 1, you got to stop by JC Newman, talk to Bobby Newman.
Yep.
2, you have to get the Dogs Inc. and check it out.
Yep.
And that's how we found out about it.
Boom.
My wife and I went to Dogs Inc. 2 hours later, we leave in tears because if you leave there with a dry eye, you're not human. And we started helping to get donations 3 years ago at Dogs Inc.
Yeah. Yep.
And we love it. We're a dog family. We
Yeah.
love the dogs. We love the veterans. At the time, my brother was a police officer in Lyndhurst, New Jersey. And so he was involved in a lethal shooting 11 years ago this month. And someone had passed away, and he suffered terribly with PTSD. And he fought it and fought it. He did a podcast to help talk people about it. On the outside, he looked fantastic. When he came over to us, You know, we thought he was doing fine. He was a great actor. And unfortunately, May 9th, 2024, he took his life.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Thank you. So it's a weird event. I believe things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
My son went to Tampa. I met Bobby Newman, went to Dogs Inc.
Yeah.
Then 2 months before my brother passed, they asked me if I'd be the president of the Jersey Cigar Mafia. And then my brother passes 2 months later. So it was like almost meant to be.
Yeah, because you had
That he went to Tampa, I went there, we
Yeah.
got the Dogs Inc. So it was like almost someone knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I was already
And you were
in
the-
motion to do it.
Yeah, because you would be the one to really care for all that, the affairs of that. So
Well, he
it
was
is-
supposed to come with us
Yeah.
that July
Yeah.
to go to Dogs Inc. when we visited my son, and he
Oh, wow.
passed in May.
Wow. Like I said again, I'll put the information down here, and of course, I don't, it's a heavy moment, but just to kind of pivot, I don't want to, because
No,
I
it's
have someone in my family who was like a father figure to me. He tragically passed over 10 years ago now, but sometimes when you start talking about it,
Mhm.
it becomes like it was a minute ago. So we don't, we're not gonna. I don't want to upset you either, so
No,
I don't want
I
to ask any
understand.
weird questions about that. But I am very proud of the work that you're doing because, like I said, I know. Are you friendly with Jo? You must know Jo here. She does work. She's Cigar aficionado.
Yes.
She
Yes.
also does work with her cigar brand, her cigar. Also, again, put the link here. Cigar aficionado.
Aficionado.
Yeah, aficionado. Check that out because she also helps. She gives back to warriors that.
Mhm.
I'm also involved in the Cigars for Warriors. I'm sure she does the Mafia and to give back to firefighters, police.
Mhm.
Oh, Smoking Shields. That's what it's called. Smoking Shields. Have you been ever? Do your worlds like ever kind of partner up?
we
Because
did
there's
it one
there's
time
a lot
because
of like veteran stuff.
it used to be in Jersey.
Yeah.
Now they have Patriots of the Leaf in Jersey.
Yep.
So Patriots Leaf made me an honorary member in my brother's name.
Oh, okay.
So I do events with them and the Mobile Cigar Lounge in New Jersey
Oh yeah, the
with
Panda.
Joey, the Panda, Smoking
Yeah.
Panda.
Oh, that's neat.
We're
Yeah,
doing
he's-
an event.
And he's a vet too, no?
Yeah. Well, all of them there, the veterans run Mobile Cigar Lounge,
Yeah.
and we have an event coming up October 1st at Verve Restaurant. Bobby Newman's flying in from
Wow.
Tampa,
Wow, that's
And-
the one to go to. That's
Yes.
JC Newman.
and we have 2 people from Dogs Inc. coming in with their dogs.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice. Yeah, one of my cousin's sons. When he came home, I think 2 years within right away, right when he came home, first became a vet. They placed him with a dog, and it's insane how like when we go to 4th of July picnic and stuff. Because I have a dog. I've always had a dog my whole life. As a kid, there was a dog in the house. I have, now I have kids. Really, the dog's for them, right? So, but the dog that was placed with him, it's incredible to see that. It's a
magical.
bond. It's almost like the dog is human.
Yeah.
The way he's trained to follow him around, they sleep. He told us he sleeps in the bed, but it's not like it's
No,
not.
it's
Some people
for
think it sounds funny,
security
but yeah,
and
it's even
Yeah.
at his feet, wherever it is, like it's just it's almost like the dog could read not his mind, but
He's
his,
inside.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's I'm being serious. Yeah, it's like
It's true.
great to watch.
We had it here this past May
Yeah,
9th. It was
yeah.
the year anniversary of my brother's passing.
Yeah.
We had an event here, and we had Dogs Inc. here. And I wanted to change the narrative that day from something bad, and I wanted to change it to something being good. And having Dogs Inc. here and spreading awareness
Yeah.
about it. So we had the event here, we had them here, and they demonstrated the dogs, what they do while they were here and everything. And the guy Sean Brown, he'll be coming up for our event for Bricktoberfest. And the dog saved his life 2 times. He suffers from night tremors and stuff, and the dog will wake him up before he has one.
Yeah, I believe it. It's great. Well, they say dogs spelled backwards is
God.
So there you go. Did you see that? I just ashed myself.
It's usually me.
Did I just get it?
No.
Okay. On my face?
Nope.
All right. Hey, listen, rookie move. Everybody ashes themselves. You know what I do? I sometimes ash in my drink. And I'm like, oh no, I need a new pour. So I find I do that way too many times. It's silly. Also, when I was, texting back and forth with Frank, like what day, what time are we meeting? He knows this is a music podcast too. So at the end of every episode, we dive a little into music because I do think it's important. It relaxes you, right? A cigar takes about a half hour to 2 hours to smoke, so why not put on the right album? Because also these days it's too, everything's digital.
Yep.
And you I don't know. See, here's the thing. I do love Spotify. I'm on it. My podcast is on Spotify, but I do pay for it because for my boys. But here's the thing. When you type, let's say you type in John Mayer, this and that, and it will just play the next song, but then it will go into like another band completely. Mm-hmm. I like to kind of keep it, like if I, right, if you type in like AC/DC, maybe you just want to hear like 12 of their songs, not just
the genre, and it brings another music at a time.
What's your feeling of that? Like, do you
it's
still
the same.
Have a turntable at home, or?
Actually, my youngest son bought one like 2 years ago, and he has our old albums, and he's been getting his own, and he'll listen to it in his apartment.
Yeah. So what, who's your favorite? Do you have any solid favorites?
I'm a heavy metal guy.
Yeah.
And how we got together is that if anyone is old enough to remember, my dad used to own L'Amour in Brooklyn. It was the rock capital of Brooklyn. And I worked there. He had it for 25 years. We had every band you can think of that came through. So I'm just heavy metal through. Van Halen.
Oh, 100%.
Skid Row. I like the old band, the Skid Row, and AC/DC, of course, Iron Maiden, Judas. We had Judas Priest. We had Guns N' Roses.
Come through and play.
Metallica.
Did you
played at the club.
Did you get to meet?
I used to work the stage side, so no one can go into the dressing rooms during the show and everything. So I had it was a pain in the ass. But I wish I did it now. Back then it was a job. So you know what you're doing, and the bands are there, you love them.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, night's over, it's 4 o'clock, let's get the hell out, I want to go home.
Yeah.
And there were no cameras then.
Right.
So, which was good, but bad, because I have no memories.
Right.
The pictures and things.
Yeah.
And I have a couple of them on my phone that we have, like when I was with Rob Halford, I was walking him out to the bus after the show and things of that nature. And, it was a fantastic experience. It was a lot of fun.
That's cool. Yeah, there are certain memories from when we were younger, even because I saw New Kids. My mom got me and my sister tickets, and that was right at the height when everyone was saying they were like doing Beatlemania. Because honestly, when we went to Nassau Coliseum, I don't even know what year it was. The screams were so constant and so loud, you almost couldn't hear the band.
Yeah.
But I don't have a single picture either from that. So it's like there was like this pivotal moment, But I mean, I do say New Kids, but I also because that was of my the times of like what was going on with like Sweet 16s or what have you. But I think I'm a rock girl first, more than a pop girl, because I play guitar and Van Halen. I still have I wish I still had the 1984 original album that my dad bought me when I was in 5th grade, because that was, that's one of my top favorite.
Yeah, it was fun. It was great. And even today, it's good. Listening back to all of it.
It still holds the test of time.
It certainly does. And it's funny. I'm 61 years old, so I don't feel it, but I still listen to the young music. And I always laugh, like when I had my 80th birthday party with my parents, it was all Tony Bennett and all that. Here we're going to have people in wheelchairs to AC/DC out on the floor.
I know.
Laughing. It's just going to be funny. I can't wait.
I know, it is true. You ever see that stuff online where they're like, what is our generation's nursing home going to be?
Right.
Because we're going to be like, this is Cigars, blast Metallica, like screw this, we're not, doing sock hop or anything, soda pop shop. It was a different time, because the funny thing is my grandparents, they were cool, but they were cool. Your parents are cool, but their time they didn't really curse. as a whole. On
Mhm.
like, so our time, we are a little bit more like we're tattooed. That generation like saw it was like, you know,
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna like go to jail if you just get like,
Right.
you know, it's like
Right.
what? It doesn't. So these days it's all different. I think it's cool because I think it will be quite something in 20 years from now when we're all kind of just like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably maybe wailing on metal guitar. We're gonna be like, give us a guitar.
What's how it
in a
was
wheelchair.
growing up? You know, you have your father who's the heavy metal guy,
Mhm.
and my friends were like, thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And my
Yeah.
father was into the music of the day
Yeah.
and what was going on.
Yeah.
But his club actually started out as a disco
Mm.
in the late 70s.
Mhm.
It was in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, and a lot of the Wise Guys' kids were there,
Mhm.
and there were problems, so they're like, let's go to heavy metal. They didn't like that, so they
Yeah.
didn't come in.
Yeah.
And then it started, that's what started the whole thing. There
Oh,
wasn't
I
really
see.
wasn't anything around there for heavy metal at the time.
Yeah, I bet.
And then it started to branch out from there.
Oh yeah, they didn't want any. I could get a little, you know. The
We had
rings, the
my
nose.
father's partners owned, if you know the band White Lion,
Yeah.
they managed
That's
White
from the
Lion.
80s, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
White Lion with Mike Tramp and Vito Bratta. So we used to go to their concerts all the time. Whenever they played in the area, we'd always go to the shows, hang out backstage with the band, hung out with Iron Maiden, AC/DC before the shows, and it
That's
was
cool.
a good time. It was a lot
That's
of fun.
cool. Did you meet? What's his name? Angus. What,
Mm-mm.
That's different.
I didn't meet anybody from AC/DC.
Oh, yeah.
I've met the Metallica group. I've met Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. You know, that's kind of full circle because here with well, Sanj is Sanj, but Matty Rock,
Mhm.
he's connected to Metallica through
Talking-
Drew Estate.
through
So
Drew
that's
Estate,
like
correct.
yeah. So now we're smoking the what
Blackened.
is it? Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
pretty. You like the blackened?
Yeah, it's good. Maddie had an event at Monte Cristo in Paramus, and they had the
Oh, yeah, I was
blender
there.
from Blackened, and we had the
Rob,
yeah,
Dietrich.
Dietrich.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
I was there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
see,
there, yeah.
I knew we were destined to meet. I
And we
was
were
telling
there.
them too. I said, I think I met Frank in person probably before, but not really realized it because there's so many people there, and you know this and that. And I liked. I think at my age, I adopted the Irish exit.
Mhm.
So I used to never, because right, the Italian, when you have the Irish and the Italian side, you know the Italian side, it's like it's a half hour of goodbyes.
Right, you got to leave now if you want to leave in an hour. By the time you say goodbye, give the kisses, you go back, someone talks to you, you go back around, and you're
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, and then Aunt Mary's like, "Hey, did I
Yeah.
see you?" And then you just go to say goodbye, but then they're like, "How's you know so and so been?" It's like I want to get in the car. I got a 3-hour drive,
That's
so
when I get
now
it.
I'm just like, whoop, Irish exit. So,
Mhm.
but anyhow, there's a couple planes overhead, so I want to kind of like be respectful, and cut this short because I will thank you, the viewer, for sticking through. I do like when we get to go on location when we're outside, that you still, you know, I say to people, if you're listening to this in your car on Spotify, thank you, but it's probably more ideal to catch this in your house on YouTube because then you won't really hear the airplanes overhead.
But it's real.
It's Jay.
We're real. We're just smoking cigars
yeah.
outside, and
yeah.
they.
Yeah. Oh, someone's yelling. Yeah, so we're going to close up.
Fantastic.
Yeah, look at that. He's smoking away right there.
Before we go, I'd like to make you a member of the Jersey Cigar Mafia.
Ooh.
So this is our
Ooh, I'm
original
honored.
patch.
Ooh, I'm honored.
We did a patch in June for PTSD awareness,
Oh, thank you, Frank.
and this is our newest patch out this month for Suicide Prevention Awareness Month.
Oh, beautiful.
All the money from the patches go to Dogs Inc.
Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna again, like I said, put the link on the bottom. We'll have people can make donations
Yeah.
all year round, right? If
Yes,
there's
it
not.
goes right through. It goes right to Dogs Inc.
Yeah.
No questions asked. It's all right there.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
My honor. My pleasure. I'm honored. Thank you.
You're very welcome. See you all over the place, and now to meet the person, it's fantastic, and I love what you're doing for the cigar community and bringing awareness about new cigars and what's going on, and I think it's great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll see you next time.